It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. Tonight, it'll be Dallas going up against Orlando. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And guys, while it is still early in the regular season, we've seen these teams play a few games already.
Yeah, so these coaches have an idea of how they want to play. However, they are still figuring out rotations and who they trust. Every squad at this point, a work in progress.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Nash kicks to Finley. And Howard has it in the corner. A 15-footer. Rebound by Armstrong. And here is McGrady. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Hill. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Here's Finley. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
He's not just a jump shooter now. Michael Finley will give it to you inside, too.
Armstrong against Nash. Pass to Hill. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Nash. Here's Isley. Looks for Nowitzki. Gets it to him. Out to Nash. 2 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And it's to Clerk with the rebound. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. McGrady passes to Hill. Pass to Outlaw. Here's Armstrong. Sinks the triple.
Not wasting any time off the catch.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Finley. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Love the response from Dirk. Wasting no time answering with his own triple.
Armstrong kicks to McGrady. Driving the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. McGrady's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now, here's Howard. He had 15 points last outing.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration, too.
Grant Hill on the wing. He's guarded by Finley. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Here's Isley. Nash outside. To the left wing. Screen by Howard. Here's Isley. Rebound by the Magic.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Up top, Armstrong. Defended by Nash. Hill passes to Outlaw. Here's McGrady. Here's to Clerk. Again, the Magic score.
Hard work on the boards, extending that possession.
Dallas trails by 8. Nash outside. Pass to Finley. The tray. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside, to Clerk. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 15-5 run here. Here's Armstrong. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to Finley. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Dallas trails by 12. Here's Isley. He has yet to score. High post Howard from 17 feet out. That one misses. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. To the middle, here's Outlaw. And that's collected by Nowitzki.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Isley. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Now Armstrong. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Howard. And he drives in. Isley, good.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Here are the Magic now. 10-point lead. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at one apiece.
And you have to think that they'll know just how much is at stake in these meetings.
Pass to Isley. Here's Armstrong. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nash against Armstrong. Here's Isley. To the left side wing. Here's Howard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Bradley's checked in for Isley.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
And it's Armstrong missing. Dallas trails by 9. Here's Nowitzki. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off while still drawing contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
It really shows on the face of Nowitzki how much he loves playing the game. And that kind of enthusiasm is infectious.
Now, here is McGrady. 8 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Trent's checked in. He's off on the second.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Throwing it down, leave nothing to chance.
Magic leading by 7. Armstrong with it. Really had troubles in the loss to Detroit. Hill against Trent. Hill kicks to McGrady. Over Finley. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And the Mavericks call time here. Dallas trails by 9. Nash outside. Pass to Finley. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Outlaw's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the try. A shot by McGrady, no good. Here's Finley. Tries again. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Nash against Armstrong. It's rebounded by Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And Orlando has possession. The Mavericks taking the shot. Armstrong gets the bucket.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Trent outside. Out to the wing. Now, here's Howard. He's got 5. A shake. Goes back up. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 7. On the Mavericks with some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Juwan Howard. And it's Maxwell in for Nash.
Dirk Nowitzki, Vernon Maxwell.
And here's Maxwell from beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Team foul.
Maxwell in attack mode is a beautiful sight because it makes the defense nervous.
The Mavericks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, just an athletic competitor on both ends of the floor. Maxwell can guard both backcourt positions and has a number of ways he can score.
Magic leading by 5. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Dallas shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Trent outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Now Finley from the arc. Rebound by Goliath.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Here's the drive. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up?
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Maxwell. Bradley deciding where to go with it. A fadeaway. Rebound by the Magic.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Dallas trails by 10. Pass to Finley. 3-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Finley's got 7 points in the game.
And Finley, a dead-eye three-point threat. Once he has his feet up under him, he's ready to fire.
Takes it inside. Armstrong. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Maxwell. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the left wing. Finley can't get it to go. McGrady outside. Over Nowitzki. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Orlando in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Bryant is checked in for Dallas. Here's Armstrong. Pass to Doliak. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 11.
Heads-up play with the ball there, getting it in the hands of somebody who's ready to attack.
Maxwell against Armstrong. Nowitzki outside. Now, here's Trent. Rebound by Doliak.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Reed against Bryant. Reed in the post. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Dallas trails by 11. Here's Maxwell. Trent outside. Out left to the wing. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And that one falls for Reed. Isley's checked in for Bryant. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Maxwell. And here's Trent. Nothing on the board. Clock at 6. Nowitzki with the ball. And he's good on the three ball.
You always have to be alert to where Nowitzki is. I mean, he loves catching the defense off guard with the catch and shoot.
So the wing on the left. Here's Reed. Another shot. Over Nowitzki. The Magic again can't hit.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
I mean, come on. Dirk is just this good. Even while taking the foul, he gets it to go anyway.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Dirk Nowitzki, shooting 1.
A free throw drops for Dirk Nowitzki. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Armstrong. 9 points in the game so far. Reed with a screen from McGrady. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Another steal. Armstrong with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Pass to Garrity. Here's McGrady. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. McGrady's got 15.
You got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Magic making a switch here. Outlaws checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Finley's checked in. Tries a three off the inbound. The rebound by Outlaw. Outlaw's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McGrady outside. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Dirk Nowitzki did not like that.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Nowitzki. Connects on the 17-footer. Nowitzki's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, superb work there from the mid-range.
Outlaw with it. He's against Nowitzki. Nice D from Nowitzki.
Magic foul. Bo Outlaw. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Dallas trails by 9. Here's Isley. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Bradley. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Armstrong with it. 9 points in the game so far. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. Here's Isley. Pass to Nowitzki. Dallas moving it around. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Bradley.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Trent outside. Pass to Finley. Here's Isley. Now Finley lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Out to the right wing. Here's Garrity. No good on the triple. Dallas trails by 7. Inside. Got a piece of it. He gets it in there. Nowitzki's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, and, you know, Nowitzki heats up quickly. Once he finds that rhythm, the defense knows they're in trouble, in for a long game.
Here's Armstrong. A rebound by Isley. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-6 run. Right wing. Now Finley. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Now, here is McGrady. It's a 5-point game. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
Here's Isley. With the teardrop. Rebound by Armstrong. Armstrong's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling. You can tell.
Dallas trails by 9. Pass to Isley. Nowitzki inside. Covered by Outlaw. A shot by Isley, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
McGrady dishes to Armstrong. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bradley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Finley. Offensive rebound and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Excellent defense, staying within arm's length and using that arm to knock it away.
The 7-footer Nowitzki using that size inside and drawing the contact.
Free throw good, Nowitzki. Miller's checked in for the Magic. Nash is checked in for Dallas. Nowitzki hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Nash against Armstrong. McGrady a screen on Nash. Armstrong plays it up and banks it in. Armstrong's got 11.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Here's Isley. There's a screen. Fires the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Outlaw's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Armstrong passes to McGrady. Pass to Armstrong. Here is Outlaw, guarded by Bradley. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Bradley. Isley, the pass to Nash. Here's Isley. And it's Nash in the corner. Rebound by the Magic.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Dallas trails by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the left wing. Now Finley. He has 7. Back to Nowitzki. Dallas, no good that time either. Orlando leading by 11. Armstrong kicks to Miller. A 3-pointer, no good. Dallas shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
And Nash terrific at shooting while in rhythm. Effortlessly just switching between the dribble to the pull-up.
Armstrong against Nash. Outlaw's shot is off. Dallas trails by 9. Pass to Isley. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Alexander's checked in for Armstrong. The Mavericks also with a sub. Juwan Howard's checked in for Bradley. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. It's good from long range.
And you got to run Dirk off the three-point line if you're the defense, especially from those corners.
Here's Alexander. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. just asking to get burned if you do.
Nash outside. Pass to Howard. Now Finley puts up a three. The rebound by Outlaw. Outlaw's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McGrady outside. And here's Miller. 5 on the clock. Misses the three. Now here's Nowitzki, covered by Outlaw. They get it back. Here's Howard. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Howard's got 9.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Outlaw. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
High effort play inside, winning that trip to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Orlando making some changes. Williams comes in for McGrady, and Hudson subbed in for Alexander. And he's good on the second. 26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Nash against Hudson. Nash outside. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Pass to Isley. Jacks up a three. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Isley's got his second basket of the night. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nash against Hudson. Pass to Finley. Here's Isley. Shoots the three. Rebound by Goliath. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Hudson on the wing. Miller. Unloads from 13. Misses off the right iron. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Nash. Back to Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 4th assist in this one.
Solid look from Dirk. The way he stretches the floor really opens things up for their offense.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Hudson, still without a basket. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. There's Miller with the three. Finley with the rebound. Finley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight for the lead. Nash. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, that's a great job by Nash, just earning that call. He makes the defense so uncomfortable.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Orlando making some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Reed. McGrady comes in for Williams. And Armstrong subbed in for Hudson.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Armstrong. 11 points in the game. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Dallas shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Pass to Isley. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Howard over Miller. Howard, good. Howard's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Here's Armstrong. Banked in off the glass. Armstrong's got 15.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Armstrong against Nash. Pass to Howard. For the lead. Miller grabs the miss.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, you just can't get anything to go out there.
Now here is Hill. Back to McGrady. Hill with him. Miller sets a screen for Hill. Clock is at 3. And Hill throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's Nash missing. Magic leading by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nash, the pass to Finley. Here's Isley. The 3. It's the three-point bomb. He's got 8.
Oh, great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And here's Armstrong. He's got 15. Miller with a screen on Nash. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dallas trails by 3. Nowitzki, the pass to Howard. Out to Nash. Here's Isley. 8 points for him. For the tie. And it's Orlando with the rebound. DeClerc's got 6 rebounds in the game. Armstrong against Nowitzki. And it's Armstrong missing. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the basket by Nowitzki.
His long strides can sneak up on you. I mean, great ability to run the floor by Dirk, finishing the fast break.
Here is Armstrong. Grant Hill on the wing. Back to McGrady. Hill inside. He's guarded by Finley. Hill, no good. For Dallas, they've gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Finley. Nowitzki for 3. Miller grabs the miss. Orlando leading. Here's McGrady. Now here is Hill. Driving inside. And it's Hill with the jam.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
McGrady against Nash for the tie. And it's Orlando with the rebound. DeClerc's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Armstrong against Nash. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's Nash. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer. Nash has got 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
There's the pick. McGrady against Nash. Nowitzki for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Dallas trails by 4. Nash with no one around. Kept alive. Isley. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. He's got 10.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Armstrong. 15 points in the game. McGrady outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. For 3, Hill. The rebound by Isley. Isley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Finley for the lead. Hits it from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Clear that Finley is always ready to get into a shooting motion. He's got such a clean, efficient jump shot.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Nash outside. Miller grabs the miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And stolen by Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Armstrong passes to Miller. Here's DeClerc. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Mavericks call time here. Making a switch here. Bradley's checked in.
Number 44, Sean Bradley.
The Maverick shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Nash against Hill. Nash kicks to Howard. Nowitzki right side. Dallas no good that time either. Orlando trailing here. On the wing, Hill. Defended by Nowitzki. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Nash outside. Fires for 3. Miller grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Now, here's Nash. 6 points for him. Here's Finley. That three off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, Grant Hill is a total class act and a special player, too. A hard worker, shows up for his team every game, and really tries to make everybody on the floor better.
Free throw drops for Hill. The Magic making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And then for Dallas, Gary Trent's checked in for Howard. And it's Maxwell in for Finley. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
2 minutes remaining.
Nash outside. It's stolen by McGrady. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Brown throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Nash following the bucket by Orlando. Pass to Maxwell. Dallas, no good that time either. Magic leading by 4. McGrady outside. Now Miller. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
And the Magic making a change here. Outlaws checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Bryant's checked in. There's a screen by Bryant. Pass to Nowitzki to the paint. Will it go? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And that one falls for Bryant. Both free throws good from Bryant. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. McGrady against Nowitzki. Down low. The kick out to Brown. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Back to Nowitzki. Pass to Trent. On the wing, Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas moving it around. Trent finds Bryant. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Hill. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bradley's got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's Trent in the corner. It's hauled in by Brown. It could go. No good that time. And so it's Orlando heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Magic leading by 7. McGrady outside. Brown outside. From the wing, it's rebounded by Dallas. Finley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's Maxwell for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Maxwell's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Mavs. Pass to Outlaw. Fades. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Finley from downtown. Another 3 for Dallas.
Finley loves to shoot the deep ball. That corner 3 is a nice one, too.
McGrady left side. Hill left side. And he banks in the layup. Hill's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Outlaw with it. Defended by Trent. Outlaw's shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Isley to take the lead, and he lays it up and in. Finley's got the lead up to 1 now for Dallas.
A variety of ways for Finley to attack you inside.
And so Brown will bring it up for Orlando. Hill looking it over. The rejection by Bradley. Driving in. Here's Finley. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that he didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's Hill on the wing. Defended by Trent. And that one's good to Clerk. And the Magic lead by 1.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Maxwell. Now Finley. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bradley. Here's Isley. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some 3s.
Outlaw with it. Defended by Trent. Outlaw's shot is off. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. The 3 from Maxwell. Orlando grabs the miss. It's Hill on the wing. A beautiful reverse layup. Hill's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Here's Maxwell. Pass to Isley. Puts up a deep 3. That shot, no good.
And that was a little bit of a rage check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
He had the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for your Magic, Grant Hill. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hill. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Howard's checked in for Gary Trent. Nowitzki comes in for Michael Finley. Nash is subbed in for Maxwell. And here are the Mavericks now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Isley. Now here's Nowitzki. It's Bradley on the wing. It's stolen by McGrady. Here's Doliak. It's deflected. Outside Hill. 6 to shoot. Pass to Alexander for 3. Rebounded by Howard. The Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Howard with it. The rebound by Outlaw. Outlaw's got 11 rebounds in the game. McGrady outside. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Gary Trent checked in for Dallas.
Number 33, Gary Trent.
Here's Alexander. And stolen by Nash. Knocked loose. Alexander passes to Hill. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hill's got 8 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Trent. They could use a bucket. Howard kicks to Bradley. And there it is for him.
Assist goes to Juwan Howard.
Orlando, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Alexander passes to Outlaw. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Michael Finley, he's checked in for Gary Trent. Free throw no good for Outlaw. Dallas trails by 4. Nowitzki kicks to Bradley. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Finley the pass to Nash. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Alexander. A floater. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Nowitzki for 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 5 assists in the game. The Magic shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Grant Hill on the wing. He's defended by Nowitzki. Hill, no good. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 1-point game. And it's Nash in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Here's Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 1. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Nowitzki with the screen on McGrady. Pass to Howard. It's hauled in by the Magic. McGrady's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here is Hill. Here's Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McGrady against Nowitzki. A shot by McGrady, no good. Dallas shooting about 47% here in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position, can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Dallas making a switch here. Isley's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Orlando trailing here. Armstrong with it. Miller outside. Pass to Garrity. There's the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Finley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Nash. Now Finley. Miller grabs the miss. Here's Garrity. Over to the wing. Here's Amici. And he slams it one-handed.
And his team needed that hoop, which is why they turned to him there.
Dallas shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Back to Nash. Pass to Finley. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's McGrady. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
Free throw good, McGrady. And McGrady drops them both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Here's Isley. Pass to Nash.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out to the right wing. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Nash has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice, high, arching shot. A deadly three-point shooter, too.
They set the pick. Here's Armstrong. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Magic lead by 3.
Beyond the notion 3 is better than 2, hitting trades can stretch out a defense, makes things easier inside.
Now here's Howard. Nowitzki with the screen on Armstrong. To the middle. Nowitzki, no good. Orlando leading by 3. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Miller kicks to McGrady. To Armstrong. They set the pick. A second chance effort. There's 47 seconds left in the game. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Finley, the pass to Howard. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Timeout, Dallas. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Bill Cartwright was going over with his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
You like a lot about Michael Finley, but what I like most is his aggressiveness at the offensive end.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Timeout, Mavs. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And here's Nash outside from past the arc. Misses the 3. And now they foul and stop the clock. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. What do you think, guys?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, it's not looking good for them. We both can agree to that, can't we? I mean, it's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens after that.
So the Magic win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Wake up, filthy.